Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some Gran Turismo 7 news and updates. Well, it's the daily races time for next week, beginning the 20th of the 2nd, 2023. Personally, I haven't had much time to run this week's daily races, which I did report on. However, I did get a couple of goes around with the Subaru race. Massively enjoyed that one. But if you remember rightly, I said, to be honest, the other two just weren't my cup of tea. So let's have a look what we've got in store for us for next week. So Daily Race A next week is looking like quite a fun one, definitely a little bit different. Really liking the look of this one. It is Colarado Springs with the Renault R5 Turbo for 5 laps. And if you don't know, this is a dirt track, which means we're running the road version of a legendary rally car on dirt tyres for going for some rallycross fun. So really cannot wait for this one. This one definitely seems right up my alley and should provide enough carnage to really just, keep me interested. I think this one will definitely be the usual of, no kind of, driver rating or safety rating affected with this one. Usually I'm not a huge fan of the fact that Daily Race A doesn't affect anything, in terms of your driver and safety rating. However, I think I can let it slide for this one. Usually the dirt races are a bit more unpredictable and a little bit more filled with carnage, but that's kind of what makes them fun. I really do like it when we do have a dirt race. I feel like it's very much underutilized, and that's definitely a reasoning behind why I'd like to see at least 4 or 5 daily races each week. So Daily Race B is a bit of a repeat of a Daily Race C that we actually had, I want to say August or September time, which is Catalunya GP with no chicane in the Group 3s. It's only 4 laps. Now, I did hear through Nenka's tweet that originally it was planned to be a 6-lap event. I believe the one that we had a while back was actually around about a 10-lap race, maybe a little bit less. But it is 4 laps on racing mediums. So I'm going to assume that's going to be basically a quick little sprint. Shouldn't be done in very much time at all, if I'm quite honest. Quite a short event for Daily Race B. Am I a fan of it? To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Catalunya as a track. I don't think it makes for really that great racing. However, in terms of being able to jump in and jump out of an event and, one that does affect your driver rating and safety rating, if you haven't got much time spare, this could be quite an easy one to just jump in, do some racing, and obviously work your way up those ranks. So, I mean, okay, it's not the most interesting track, but it's definitely, something, okay? So, not too bad of a Daily Race B. Again, a little bit bland in my opinion overall, but if you want to just jump in and jump out, if you haven't got, too much spare time, then this one should really suit you. Now time for the big one. This is Daily Race C. It's going to be Lake Maggiore. It's the full reverse circuit using the Group 2 cars. It's 10 laps, 7 times tyre wear, 2 times fuel wear, racing medium and racing soft, and racing medium and racing soft mandatory. So there you have it. That is looking like quite a decent one. It's always good to see the Group 2 cars return. Definitely excited for that one. Hopefully it won't just end up as the 2016 GTR dominating it, but that'll be, waiting to be seen. So, definitely looking like a bit of an interesting one, that one. I don't ever actually recall this being kind of a repeated event. I don't think Polyphony's done this at any point. But yeah, definitely going to be awesome to see the Lake Maggiore being used by the Group 2 cars. It's not really a track I very much associate with the Group 2s, but definitely using that added downforce and the extra power that you get over the likes of the Group 3s and such is definitely going to be a blast. I absolutely love to see the Group 2 cars return. I may even, try a few races myself, maybe using something a little bit different, maybe the McLaren F1, the long tail version, or maybe even the CLK LM, as well as obviously probably using the Meta at some point to see what it's all like. So yeah, very much a interesting Daily Race C for me. I personally am looking forward to this one. There'll be no weather or anything like that. I'm going to assume it'll just be, the usual middle of the day. The tyre wear does look quite decent on that. I could see that probably being quite a bit of a problem. I mean, ×7 when we're running the RM and the RS tyres as mandatory is definitely going to be something to behold. I definitely see the cars getting very, you know, kind of jerky around the midpoint and such. So I could possibly see lots of accidents happening, especially as people, you know, early on in the week try and take to figure out the main strategy. So definitely a very interesting race. Really looking forward to doing some of this. So I may do a stream during the week. And we also have PSVR 2 coming next week, so hopefully I'll have some footage of that. I'll continue my GTR reviews into the weekend, and that should bring us up to Monday, when I'll cover the daily races themselves when they're actually in game, and then we'll move on to obviously PSVR content and you know, hopefully seeing what's in the update as the week goes on. So that should be a decent week next week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss an upload from me. I upload GT7 and motorsport content each and every day for your viewing pleasure. Thank you to the controller people and poggers for supporting the channel recently. I'll have my links down below to my Twitter, my Discord, and my donation link if you would kindly donate to the channel. It's always greatly appreciated, and it goes back into the channel to help me make better content for you guys. That's going to be it from me. Have a great day. Stay safe. Peace.